What's up, everybody? This is Dre, and I'm back again with another video. And today we're talking tech, and we're going to take a look at a brand new tripod. It's actually a tripod and a monopod combo. Let's take a look at it. And it's a 63-inch Selfie-Stick, a critical review. Selfie sticks have been around for a bit. They've actually come and gone. It's been somewhat of a fad, mostly because it's very hard to carry those long things around with you, especially if you're traveling. It actually takes a little bit too much space, although it's very functional. Um, this company out of China has actually designed a portable selfie stick as well as a mono stick, and we'll take a look at it as I unbox this here. And what I like about this is that it's portable, fully extended. It reaches to about 63 inches, and I was able to use this with my phone over the weekend, and it works very well. Now, I do have a concern. You're looking at the remote there, as well as the micro USB cable that comes with it. So you can use that to charge up the light, which is the white strip right where my thumb is right now, as well as for the remote. So it actually has two functions there. Now, there is the body right there, and around it are the legs. Now, the legs will extend itself in a second. The remote, which is what you'd use actually to turn your phone's camera on and off. And I was using that actually just a couple of days ago, and it works perfectly. Okay, let's talk about the brackets for a quick second. I'm holding a Note 9, and the Note 9 fits very snugly inside the frame. So if you're concerned about a bigger phone, a Note 9 I think is 6.4 inches. And then, of course, if you have the case, it's that much more. Holding it by the width, you're able to swerve. Actually, it swivels, so you can use it in landscape or portrait mode. And I think that would actually alleviate any concern if the phone is too big. So with the head's ability to rotate, you can actually use this for some of the bigger phones. Now, I know there's a couple of phones now actually bigger than the Note 9. I don't know. Actually, I don't think that it's going to fit. This was pretty snug, and that's even with a case on it. So up to a Note 9, I can guarantee because you're looking at it. And I can talk to you right now about the neck itself. As I mentioned, it's 63 inches fully extended, and it was able to hold this phone without dropping it for the better part of a half an hour of my testing a few nights ago. Now, the legs are a little bit flimsy, and that's my concern. So if you're going to use this with a bigger phone or especially a heavier phone, my recommendation would be to make sure that it's on a level footing. Um, the camera, I'm sorry, the tripod also has a tripod mount, which is at the bottom. So you can actually screw this onto a tripod and have an extension. Now, the legs are held in place by a switch, which I'm tapping there, and you just move that over to the left, and it would lock the legs down. To bring it back up, you'd move the lock over to the right, and then enclose it, and then, of course, lock the legs back in. And now you can use it actually as a selfie stick. Now, there's a light function right at the top. There you go. And underneath that is the USB charging port. That's the tripod mount. And the light actually works as a works in conjunction with portraits. So if you wanted to take a picture with your selfie stick, you can actually give yourself extra light because that light actually would reflect off of your face. And there we go. It has two functions. It has a high beam as well as a lower intensity light. And I charged that up for about an hour just to see, and because it was actually fully depleted. And we'll see how that looks in a second. Depressing it once gives you the high beam, and then pressing it again will give you a lower beam, and then the third press will cut it off. This is a good selfie stick. This is something I think you can easily stick in a bag, a knapsack. Um, it's compact. It holds my heavy phone. It's a great deal.